Hello, yes, unexpected again. I don't have a whole lot of time. I just wanted to jump on quickly to let you guys know where things are at with me and life and making videos because, yeah, no, I've gotten heaps busy again. So, the first thing to show you is my new computer has finally arrived and I've got it set up. There it is down there. Oh my god, it's Alienware. So some of you might have figured out that I was getting an alien from, I did that community tab thing where I had the face hugger, which was basically describing the state of my wallet having bought this damn thing. It's a pretty expensive computer, but I will show you all the specs and unboxing and so on at some point. Just like, yeah, I'm heaps busy. So the first thing actually that I've got to get edited and all that is I've got two Punk Rave videos coming up, and I need to do that first because obviously Punk Rave Australia, they're relying on me to get things done on time. So that's my priority at the moment. Then I've got a gazillion other videos I need to edit. And oh my God, speaking of video editing, so one of the things that I need to do now, and the reason that I can't stick around for a long live stream chat, is I need to like finish setting this up because all I've really done is chuck the Microsoft Edge desktop shortcut in the recycling bin, downloaded Chrome, set up my email, and that's about as far as I got because I've just been so damn busy. So the next thing I need to do, I mean, at some point, there's my old computer there. At some point, I need to transfer like a whole bunch of data and get software licenses moved over and all this kind of shit. So yeah, there's a lot to do. But the first thing I really need to do with this new computer is get my video editing software set up because the old computer, like, I've booted them up pretty much next to each other, and it's just like the difference is insane. I now realize how badly I've been running with my old computer. Like, now it's so obvious how slow it is. And then also, I've got a new monitor, it's a 4K resolution. So I don't know if the old computer will be capable of doing 4K, but, I'm going to try and install some drivers that it came with. It doesn't need drivers to work, but I'm going to try and install them and see if I can get 4K because when I switch, I've got them both plugged into this screen. When I switch between the new computer and the old computer, the difference, I can actually tell the difference with 4K and HD for this kind of thing. And now I'm like, okay, I can see what some of the fuss is about. I mean, if I just stuck to an HD monitor, it probably wouldn't bother me. But now that I'm trying to do regular HD on a 4K monitor and it actually looks bad. So, yeah, I've got to try and play with that. But anyway, so getting off topic, the main thing I need to do is get some video editing software onto this and then over the weekend edit, and hopefully it'll be a lot faster because like I've done so many videos, I've filmed so many videos lately, and just thinking about editing them because they're not my usual blog videos where I just sit for half an hour talking with no cuts needed. I've done a lot more videos where I will be jumping between different scenes, and anytime I cut something on the old computer, it just takes forever to think about every tiny thing. So yeah, I'm just like I can't edit on that, and I think that's part of my procrastination issue is I just don't want to edit on the old computer. So instead I will be editing on the new computer once I get it set up, and I guess I'll also film like how well that works if I can, if I get the chance. It's just, oh my God, there's so much to do. I should also show you, like, I've been spinning around a bit, but the state of my room. So obviously I've changed my setup. So all my tech now is on this. I've also got a cable to connect my old MacBook Pro to this monitor, and it works. It's only in HD resolution, but for a 10-year-old computer, it works really well, so I'm really happy with that. But as you can see, I've moved a bunch of stuff around. I've got a big empty space here. There's my desk, which is all empty because I've been having to move it around and I'm only small. If it has everything on it, I can't move it. And then the drum kit is now more accessible. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of other junk just sort of lying around. And I'll show you where the rest of my room is. Let's go for a walk. Here's the rest of my room, bits and pieces. There's a little bit over there. Most of the stuff's here, a little bit stuff under there. There's my old screen. It's just chaos, and it's going to take me a while to get everything sorted. So yeah, that's where I'm at. My life. My life, I just need to take a breath. So like yesterday I filmed two videos, one being the unboxing for the new computer, one being one of the Punk Rave Australia videos, and then today I filmed another Punk Rave Australia video, and I'm really just like, I'm exhausted. And then before that, so Wednesday I was working the bonsai job, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday I was cleaning my room and like getting rid of all the dust. So I have dusted these bookshelves completely free of dust now. And then drum kit completely free of dust. This desk completely free of dust, and like, you know, I've Ajaxed it. This corner was really, really bad. So not only did it have dust, but when I had my computer on this desk, I used to run the cable along the corner and then this way, just like, you know, cable management, because the PowerPoint is down there, and also the Ethernet cord. And then I also had like some cables coming from the other side where there's a PowerPoint, and it's just sort of chaos. But one of the ways dealing with this corner, when I first set it up, I thought it would be really smart to use blue tack to help it stick to the wall. And of course, over time, especially with like heavier things, I mean, most of my photos and posters stay up, but with heavier things like cables, they do eventually droop, and then they had fallen onto the carpet, and there was one really bad spot where there was blue tack like smooshed into the carpet, so I had to deal with that. And then on the wall, some of the blue tack just wouldn't come off, so I had to, you know, YouTube some tips, and I found out WD-40 will get it off. And the thing though about WD-40, some people were kind of worried, is like you know, maybe it leaves a stain. So someone's like, oh no, then you just Windex it and it's fine. I didn't notice any staining. I mean, I guess it could over time seep in or whatever. But no, actually, it seems fine. The one problem with WD-40 though is it's so good at cleaning that the corners where I did do that to get rid of the blue tack now look so much cleaner than the rest of it. And I was just like, I am not WD-40ing my entire room, you know. I'm just like, that's insane. I cannot deal with it. Like, it's bad enough. The moment I saw one bit of dust, I just had to dust everything. So, you know, to get into these corners where I need to move stuff around, I had to do the bookshelves just because, like, I needed more spaces to put things. And then, like, I just didn't want to be in that corner with all the dust. And then I had to dust all of this because I was moving it around. And then I've also dusted this entire desk. Problem with it being black, though, is, you know, I dust, and then because my room has so much dust in it, more dust settles and you can just see it all. So I've just been in this constant battle against dust, hitting everything with a vacuum cleaner. Like, I still have vacuum cleaner bits on the table. Where is it? And there's one vacuum cleaner bit, and then there's some other vacuum cleaner bits, and it's just so yeah, over the weekend that's what I was doing, is a whole bunch of cleaning. So usually Sunday is my cleaning day, but it's just been like constant. And then yeah, no, I still have to put my room back together. Also, we have like someone coming to visit tomorrow, and you know, the parents want the place to look nice, so I can't have all my junk out in the other rooms. I have to bring them all back in, and then anything that I can't fit will have to go up to storage. And because I'm really bad at throwing things out. But I am going to keep in mind, I think we talked about in a previous live stream, doing some bonsai stuff. So I am like legitimately thinking I might turn some of this stuff into bonsai. It could be really interesting. I think punk bonsai might actually be an art form I can get into. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But first, oh, it's already gone into power saving. Yeah, no, first I gotta deal with the alien and get it all set up. It's so nice. I love this desktop, you know. It's like I know it's an alien kind of thing. But the shape of it also kind of reminds me of Mewtwo, and I really love Mewtwo. Yeah, plus it's all like dark and scary and evil kind of looking, which suits me very nicely. And like, one thing about this computer, like everything is set up in dark mode, and I never used to use dark mode, but now I'm actually like, hey, this is actually really nice. So it's completely changing the way that I'm using computers. Like, and I've only used it for like one day. But yeah, no, and the speed of it is amazing. Just like I've been suffering with my 8-year-old machine. I can't believe how much video editing I've managed to do on it. But yeah, I think this new machine would easily be capable of 4K video editing. So when I'm just doing my usual HD videos, I think it'll work really well. Something I've been sort of considering is like, if I get really good at video editing, I am thinking of getting a more professional kind of software. That DaVinci Resolve, I think, is like a design for color grading, but it's become quite useful. And you know, if I get really good at that and start being able to make things look really nice, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could help out like local bands with their, you know, DIY music videos or something. That could be kind of fun to try, especially if it's fast enough that I can do more than just my own videos for a change. What else? I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's been interesting. I think one of the things, I'm glad I waited to get a new computer to properly switch over to Windows 10. Like, I did briefly experiment with Windows 10 on the old computer, but I just didn't like the way it was set up, and it didn't seem to have any improvements for me. It messed up my music playlists and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was just kind of annoyed with it. Whereas using a fresh machine that just works the moment you turn it on, I think that's making the transition to Windows 10 a lot easier for me. Um, I am a little bit annoyed with all the things that it automatically downloads, like the fucking Candy Crush kind of thing. And I'm going to have to go through and change my settings and get rid of as much advertising as I can, because I know I've heard that Windows 10 has more of that kind of crap. And yeah, there's so many different things that I'm not sure about. I've signed up my Alienware registration and like I've got Dell support working already. But yeah, no, I haven't looked at like the rest of the Alienware things. Like I know I can change the colors on the machine. I haven't played with that yet. And then they've got like a whole bunch of other Alienware things that I'm not familiar with because I've never used Alienware before. But yeah, no, I've got a lot to play with, but I really have to prioritize my time. So I'll be starting off with video editing. I'll download the latest version of HitFilm Express because that's what I was using on the old computer. I was using an older version on that though because it's only Windows 7, and the newer versions of HitFilm Express, they don't support Windows 7 anymore. So I've gone as far as I can with that old clunky fossil there. But yeah, no, I can get the latest one on this computer now. I still gotta work out like how it actually does updates because I'm guessing they installed the latest version of Windows 10, but I'm also like, where do I even find Windows Update anymore? I was having a look today and it's not where I expected to be. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could leave a comment if you know where I could look because I just don't have time to Google it right now. Shit, man. Okay, so guess I better wrap this up. I'm sorry I didn't tell any of you I was going to be live, but you know, I can't stick around to chat, so I just wanted to like, going live is an easy way to get a video up because then you know, I don't have to do any of the editing stuff that I don't have time for right now. So yeah, I hope that's a decent update of where I'm at. Just been heaps busy and now that I've finally got this, I'll learn the ropes and then hopefully, it'll take a while to settle down. I am going to be using that Dell for a few things. Here, where is it there? Like I've only set up one email account on my Alien at the moment. And I've got a few different email accounts that I keep track of still. So yeah, like, I've got my main email, and then I've got the one that's a little bit more professional, and then I've got the email that goes along with my website, and then I keep tabs on my old band's email because occasionally we get stuff in that. Yeah. I've still got to set up my room, but I really want to be able to play my drum kit again, when I get grumpy about something, just like take out my rage by hitting things. Oh shit, it's gonna take a while to get that set up too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I just don't have time. I've really gotta move on. So I'm sorry, again, at some point I'll do a live stream where I do tell you that I'm coming on and I will stay the usual 2 hours or however long we usually go for. But yeah, no, this is gonna be maybe my shortest live stream ever. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that's an update for you. So I will see you when I see you, probably the next video. The next video that you see, yeah, it probably will be Punk Rave Australia because I will be sending that off to them. I'll send the first video off to them once I finished it, and then I've got to edit the second video, and then I can edit something that's more of my normal content. I guess if you guys want, I can prioritize the Alienware stuff if you're interested in that, but I've also got a few others that I want to try and get out before the end of the year. Yeah, let me know what you think. But yeah, so the next video that you'll see me in will probably be Punk Rave Australia, depending on how fast I can edit stuff. But if I can get something else out in the meantime, who knows? It depends when Punk Rave Australia decides to publish those videos. So if they want to hold it back a little bit, that's fine. I'll put something else up. So yeah, see you when I see you. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a moment to think about all the things that I need to get done. All right, bye guys.